Hey guys, welcome to Collaboration Corner. I'm Nate Powell. Most of you know me already, so thanks for swinging on in here for another Tuesday night. We are going to collaborate on a scent, and we're going to also go over the scents that we created last week. Now, we made a lot of scents last week, so what I want to try to do, if we can maybe make one or two scents, because that's pretty much what the whole goal was, but I barely got it done this week because of how many scents we had. So how's everybody doing? Billy, you showed up. You were able to get in. I saw you're working at the hospital, so you can have your phone. Awesome. Hopefully everything's calm there at the hospital and you get a chance to watch the whole show. So thanks for stopping in here, man. And let's see, Corey was first with Where the Heck Is Everyone? Yeah, so we start at 8 o'clock Central and crickets, right? So 8 o'clock Central, I try to be on time. Every now and then I may be a little late, but we were actually on time tonight. So thanks for coming in here. So Billy says, Corey beat me in, but I'll claim first, being he didn't. There you go. Take it. It's yours. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up icon. Yes, please. If you like this content, don't forget to hit the thumbs up icon. My name is Nate Powell. This is Collaboration Corner. I'm the owner of FerociousBeard.com, Ferocious Beard Company, whatever you want to call it. You can also get there by going to fbeard.com, just because it's a shortcut and a lot of people don't necessarily want to type out the word ferocious. So just hit fbeard.com and that is a shortcut. Hey, what's going on, Tyson? Tyson, you were in the, I saw a picture of you earlier, going in for some examination or something. I hope everything's okay. Hope it had nothing to do with all those Big Macs that you might have indulged in. Logan, what's up, man? How you doing? Wolfie says, oh, Corey, you meant this stream. Beta, what's up? And Paul, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in here. Another Tuesday night, and we're all hanging out just as one family. So glad you guys are here. Beta says he's got the rubber glove finger. Well, does he have the rubber glove face now? Sea Breezy Bearded. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. It's going to be a good night. I've got some, a couple of things. So let's see. It's hard to tell exactly how many. Oh, here we go. 6 people in so far. Awesome. 6 people, and everything's on YouTube tonight. So we're not doing the YouTube and Facebook like we do on our Friday night show. I figured it's just easier to kind of keep things here. So that's what we're doing. Let's take a look at any more comments. Charlie Lyons, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. And one thing, a couple of little changes that we're going to do just to make it easier, I think, at least for me, it'll be easier. At least because we had so many scents, I thought I was going to get them done earlier, but we actually had several custom orders last week, which took up some of my time. So I was not able to get to making these custom scents that we talked about last Tuesday until as recently as yesterday. So that's when I was able to start them up, and I was able to get 7 of them done. The others, one of them we had a scent that was similar to, and also some of them I did not have the ingredient, like one of the ingredients or 2 of the ingredients for. So I figured, you know what, let me make what I do have and give you guys my honest opinion on what I think about the scents that we came up with last week. And so, again, I had 7 of them that I did. So Beta says the app has helped remind you. You've been off work, so you lose track of what day of the week it is. For sure, man. E-Rock, thanks for stopping in. This will be on a rebroadcast. Like, you can save it. I'll save it, and then you can view it later if you want to see all the juicy details about what I thought of all the different scents. So, Logan, cut to the chase. How did they come out? There you go. So here we go. I'm going to start with, let's see, Coffee Oud and Sandalwood. That's this one right here. And basically when you see on here the numbers too, that's the number of drops I put in each one. So for this one, Coffee Oud and Sandalwood, I've got some notes. This one here came out with a mild hint of coffee, with a warm blend of sandalwood and oud. It's well balanced, and it's a mild to medium scent. And it smells just really good. This coffee, oud, and sandalwood actually blends very well together. I gave that one an A. My scale is just like school, A, B, C, D, E, or F. So I gave this one an A for sure. That's a great scent. Coffee, oud, and sandalwood. And as a result, the ones that have an A, we'll go ahead and put onto the website in Collaboration Corner. So that way, if anybody's interested in purchasing it at a regular price instead of the custom blend price, then I'll go ahead and do that. So that one got an A. Great job. So the second one I want to talk about is lime, bourbon, and peppermint. This scent, my notes said, came out as a cool peppermint, refreshing with a hint of lime and sweet bourbon. And it smells really, really good. This one also got an A from me. The cool thing about this one is, even though it has peppermint's a strong scent. No matter how you cut it, peppermint is going to be strong. So if you use even one drop of peppermint, it's going to you're going to have a lot of things in there, or a lot more drops of something else to balance it. So now these numbers reflect a 1 ounce bottle, even though this is a half ounce. So for when I made these half ounces, I basically put these in half, so 3, 3, and 1. So even still, when you smell this, the peppermint is really the first thing you smell, even though there's 6 drops of lime and 6 drops of bourbon. It's still got a peppermint scent to it. It's really nice though. But the cool thing about this one, because peppermint tends to take over, is that the lime helps to kind of give it a little bit of a tangy balance, just a subtle lime balance. And the sweet bourbon, it keeps it sweet. Oh, I'm sorry. The bourbon keeps it sweet, but it takes away from the peppermint a little bit, which makes it even better. So definitely an A for sure. I was going for mojito with that scent. Let me write that down, because I didn't write that name down related to the scent. So yeah, let me name, because I think that's a great name. And we guys, we can all think about if that's what we want to call it, but I think that's a good name. So again, 2 A's. So the next scent I want to talk about is oud, bourbon, and cherry tobacco. I'm sorry, oud, bay rum, and cherry tobacco. That's what it was. Can't read my own handwriting. Good thing I printed it here. So this is oud, bay rum, cherry tobacco. So my notes on this one were, sweet cherry tobacco, a hint of spices from the bay rum, and it's similar to Savage to me. It's similar to our Savage beard oil. It smells really nice. This particular scent, I gave it a B. And I think the reason I gave it a B was I think that the bay rum, even though it's nice in there, the bay rum has a tendency, because the bay rum is a very unique smell. And so it's definitely one of those scents that I won't say it clashes, because it does not clash, but it does interfere a little bit with the oud and the cherry tobacco. And that's the reason I gave it a B. It's a good scent though. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good scent, but I just think there was a little bit too much clash with that bay rum in there. And, that's why we do this, so we can learn about scents and what goes well with things and what doesn't. And again, this is just my opinion, guys. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. I think it's a good scent. Not my favorite, but it's a good scent. And I think if we take the bay rum out of it and maybe think about adding something else instead, or just keeping it oud and cherry tobacco, I think there'll be less clash. So every time I turn my head, I'm sorry, the microphone gets a little less loud for a second. So let's see, what are we going to talk about next? I know, Cuban tobacco, banana, bourbon, and vanilla bean. And it's the only one we did that had 4 fragrances in it. And so here it is. This is that Cuban tobacco, banana, sandalwood bourbon is what I use for this one. I've got a vanilla bourbon too, but I figured since we used vanilla bean in here to make the vanilla. I didn't want to oversaturate it with vanilla. So that's why I use the sandalwood bourbon. So this scent here, let me look at my notes. Cuban tobacco. You'd think I'd have it all on one paper, but I have two. All right, so when you open this one up, you're going to get the scent of banana first, vanilla bean, and the bourbon gives it a nice pleasant scent. It's medium sweet, and those are the notes what I wrote. So wait, Wolfie, happy birthday. Happy birthday, man. That's awesome. I didn't know it was your birthday. Sorry about that. Happy birthday, brother. I would sing, but I'm not a very good singer. Cool. Everyone, happy cake day, Wolfie. Nice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday from Redneck. Yeah, you're good. Thank you. You don't know what you're good thing. So hey, this Cuban tobacco, banana, sandalwood bourbon, and vanilla bean. I gave that one an A. That one is a great scent. I really like it a lot. We'll sing with you, Nate. All right, I'll do it. There we go. Happy birthday. Now go blow your candles out. All right, this one's a great scent. Really is. Spot on. Perfectly. Cuban tobacco. I'm like half tempted, but I don't know. I don't want everyone to drop. So we got 1, 2, 3 A's so far. 1 B. The next scent I'm going to go over is banana, crunchberry, and vanilla. And that's actually the scent I'm wearing at the moment. We couldn't hear you. Oh man, I must have been having some microphone problems. What would I name that one? The one that we just talked about, or the which would have been the, I'm putting them over here, the Cuban tobacco, banana, sandalwood bourbon, vanilla bean. That's a great question, Michael. What would you name that one? I don't know. It's really nice. It's smooth. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I mean, in some ways, it a little bit reminds me of Monkey Business, but only because of the banana in it. But that's it. Other than that, it's its own unique scent. I really like it. It's good though, and there's 4 fragrances in it, so it's definitely a little bit more complex. Each of these work off each other really well. Smooth Cubano. The only hesitation I have with Cubano is I'm just afraid it's going to be like when we do the Havana getaway, where I'm going to get flagged if you try to buy it using PayPal, because every time I mention that it was anything to do with Cuba, if you pay with PayPal, they put the order on a temporary pause while there's an investigation done to make sure I'm not selling you Cuban tobacco, like actual Cuban tobacco or something. So that's just an issue. But Cubano, I don't know if that would be, I don't know if that would, if mine gets a, call it cigar bar. All right, let's see. Hey, Weatherbeards, thanks for stopping in, man. Just talk to you. So that, anyway, we can think about a name for this. I think there's a lot of possibilities with a name like for this one, because it's really smooth and it's really nice. Banana split with Cuban tobacco and sandalwood bourbon in it too. I don't know. That's a possibility. We'll have to think about that. That's a good possibility, and definitely throw some ideas out my way for sure. I mean, everything is a collaboration, guys. It's not just me and it's not just you. It's kind of all of us putting our noggins together and figuring out what we want to call these things. So Banana Breeze there. Now that I do like that one because it's not reliant on it being like a dessert. You know what I mean? So cool. There's all sorts of ideas. I'm going to keep these things up, and I'll review it after too, and see what we come up with for names, because all these comments will stay. No, actually, on second thought, I'm going to write them down now. No time like the present. Banana breeze. And then what to do? Let me go down here. Banana split. Banana hammock. That's cool. If I can read my own writing here. So we've got 4 down, 3 to go as if my math is right, because we did 7 cents total, which is a little bit more. Smoking banana. I don't want anyone to infer anything. So how much for that sample? I was thinking about, if anyone were interested in actually these samples, maybe like $5 plus shipping or something like that. Or I want to keep it reasonable, because eventually we keep doing this, we're going to have a ton of a ton of samples around, and these are half-ounce bottles. So, but I don't know. Does that sound reasonable? If what I can do is I can put it on the website as like a I don't want to call it sample, because then when regular customers come by and they're going to search for the word sample, but I will find out collaboration. We'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll definitely figure something out, and we will put it on the website. And literally when I make these, all I do is I put it in the bottle. I smell it, shake it around a little bit, and I put the cap on it, which is a white cap like this. And so it never touches anything other than I just drop it in my hand, make a drop or two, and then I just put the cap back on. So that's pretty much what I do. But definitely, we'll see about what we do about those. But yeah, I'm not opposed to that at all. Yeah, collaboration corner testers. That sounds like an idea. So the next one, I don't want to keep everybody in suspense. So that would have been, let me go back to this page. The oatmeal stout, bourbon, and Cuban tobacco. So this particular scent, where did I put my notes? Here we go. So this particular one, again, honest opinion, I think this is a nice scent, but here's the only issue I have with this scent. Everything is in the middle range when it comes to this scent. So there's no bottom and there's no top notes. So everything is right in the middle. And so I feel like it's missing something. My notes on this were that oatmeal stout. All right. So to me, it smelled like oatmeal sweetened with bourbon and sweet Cuban tobacco. It does have a heavy scent, but it has to me, it reminds me of brown sugar, just the way this came out. That oatmeal stout has got a unique scent to it. And so when you add the sweetness of the bourbon and the sweet Cuban tobacco, which is a sweet smell, it definitely gives it a brown sugar, like a brown sugar scent to it. I gave this one a C, only because I think it's missing some critical components. Something on the top, something on the bottom. I think if we added maybe those two items to this, whatever they happen to be, we can vastly improve the scent of this one. But it smells good, but everything is, again, in that middle range. And so you're not going to have a top note or a bottom note. It's just going to be a flat note, if that makes sense. Apple. Now, there you go. Apple would definitely add a top note to that, Camel. I like that idea. In fact, what I'll do is I will put it on my notes, because we can always improve upon these. Let me just put apple with a question mark. And we will set that aside for now. It's a C for now, but we will definitely, I will try putting some apple in there, because I think that would definitely jazz it up a bit. I think that would make it I would think that could even bring it up to an A, but I'll let you know as an update once I've done that. All right. So that was the only one actually that had a seed. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I've got 2 bottles left. The next one I'll go over is the one I'm wearing right at this moment, actually. It's banana, crunch berry, and vanilla bean. So this one was a fun scent just because of the fact that it's a crunch berry, which is a cereal fragrance. So that was a cool one. Yeah, new name, Applejack for the other one. Or yeah, maybe. Then we'll have a bunch of, we'll have more cereals than Kroger if we keep, we've got the, oatmeal, we've got crunch berry, we've got Fruity Loops. So for sure. All right. So this particular one, banana, crunch berry, and vanilla bean. This one I rated a B. And the reason I rated it a B, let me look at my notes. It's because it has that heavy scent of cereal, which is no fault of this bottle. It just is because of the fact that we use that crunch berry fragrance oil, which was developed to smell like that cereal, like the crunch cereal. So you guys hear my dog, sorry. But that's pretty much, it just smelled too much like a cereal, no matter what we did with it. Adding the banana, that sweetened it a bit. And then the vanilla bean, that sweetened it on the other end. You have the banana fruity sweetness to it, plus the vanilla bean. This one's like a sugar cereal. It smells good. It obviously it works well in the beard, but it does smell like cereal. And that's why I think it smelled just too much like the crunch berry. And when we're mixing fragrances, like the whole point of it is to kind of like get the best of each of those fragrances and put them into the bottle. And instead, I think with this one, Crunchberry really just kind of wanted to solo, and banana and vanilla bean just helped that Crunchberry say, hey, I'm here and I'm going to smell like Crunchberry. So that's the reason this one got a B. Good scent though. And then last but not least, the Cuban tobacco, vanilla bean, and amber. So this particular one, where are my notes on this one? Okay, so, and I'm going to try to get more organized, guys. Sorry about that. I'm still learning how to do this and multitask. So, that's par for the course, but I think each week we're doing better and better. So anyway, the Cuban tobacco, vanilla bean, and amber. Cuban tobacco. So basically, I wrote down up my notes, sweet, warm, cologne-style tobacco scent, and which is true. This particular one does turn out smelling like a cologne, which is nothing wrong with that. It smells nice. I gave this one a B, and I think as to why I gave this one a B, I don't really have an explanation other than the fact that I think it just, to me, and maybe it could have been because this is one of the later ones I was doing, and by the time I got done with this one and compared it to some of the others, I didn't like it as much as the others, but I still like it a lot, and that's why I gave it a B. So that's pretty much why I gave this one a B, and that's what I think of these collaborations that we did from last week. So that is my thoughts. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to build another one? And this time, if we can maybe stick to 1 or 2 scents, just because I really want to try to get this done during the week. Your rum punch, John, that's right. I do not have some of the ingredients for that one. So that's why I was not able to make that one. I have the bay rum, and I don't have an actual rum punch. Let me just check my notes here. Or not my notes, but let me check the list of fragrance oils. All right, so tobacco and rum. That's a scent. It's a blended scent of fresh tobacco and rum. Hey, John. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We can certainly work on getting a rum. I do have a fruit punch too scent that it's not scent. We actually make all the different components into the fruit punch, but we can definitely work on getting a scent so we can put this together at some point because I think there's some promise for that. A front of fruit punch with a rum would be a great scent. And I definitely think we just need a scent that will work as the rum to balance that fruit punch. So, all right. Michael says, I really appreciate your honesty and objectivity when grading the experiment scents. Yeah, you're welcome. It's definitely, it's fun to make these. I really like these ideas to make these things because they're ideas that you guys are coming up with. And, it's nothing personal if I give you a C or, an A, B, even an F. I find it hard to do it to give an F, but I mean, I'm sure there'll be something that'll come along someday and it's like, oh man, this really is like, smells like motor fuel or gasoline. So, all right, let's see the notes to see, where are we now? Sorry, guys, this had also a lot of things going on about even before the show. I'm like, well, should we add giveaways to the show or will that change the show, make it too much? Should we do anything? So I don't know. I'm on the fence about. We may do giveaways, but I just don't want it to distract from the creativity, but we can. I'll leave that to you guys to decide. Let me see some of these notes here. So Beta says lemon, lime, pink tangerine, and just a small hint of raspberry. That sounds like one of those slushies or something. That sounds pretty good. Although I can tell you though, the lemon, lime, and the tangerine would dissipate pretty quickly, and the raspberry would be the only thing remaining. Logan, I will add those things as soon as possible. Like by that I mean this week I'll add them to the site. I just need to create a page or create the page for it and then just add the scents. You think Georgia Peach would work? Hey, what's up, Beardus Maximus? What's going on, man? Camel doesn't like peach. Definitely should make a team collab. Well, we've got Texas peach, though. It might be a little... I'm teasing Billy. Oh, there. Beta's already started, so... you could maybe give away the testers. I could, but then again, I also want to make sure. Oh, giveaways are too fun. Please, Papa. Oh, all right. We'll do a giveaway. How about this? Why don't we do a giveaway for 1,200 Ferocious funds, which is enough for $30 to get your own beard oil, like a custom beard oil, since we're all about collaborations. How about that? All right, that's what we'll do. And since we went over last week's results, then I think right now is probably a good time to do a giveaway. So we're going to do it for 1,200 Ferocious points, which is $30, and that's enough for a custom oil. And then, of course, feel free to add a balm or butter if you want to, but that'll at least get you the oil, if nothing else. So let's get this set up for a giveaway. All right, and since there are 13 people in here, I'm going to set this from 1 through 8. If I can, all right, 1 to 8, and I've just picked a number. So what I'm looking for is you to, when I say, don't do it yet. Let me see if people are doing it. All right. Hey, Joe, you're just in time for the giveaway. Or maybe you were, wait a minute. All right, go ahead. You can just start typing numbers. In the end of the day, it doesn't, I mean, you want to start typing in, it doesn't matter if I say go or not. So start typing in numbers, and then when this thing counts down, whoever has the right number will be the winner of 1,200 Ferocious funds. All right, everybody stop. And let me just put a stop in here. Okay, so that'll be the line of delineation, I guess we'll call it. All right, and hey, look at this. The number I picked was 7. Let me make that. There we go. Number 7. And so to me, my calculations looks like Beardius Maximus was the winner. So you will receive 1,200 Ferocious funds. And the idea is that you're going to use it for your own custom creation, your own beard oil. It's totally up to you, though, how you spend your funds. It's your money. But if you want to get a custom scent that only you will have, like literally you'll be the only one in the world with this particular scent, then use it on a custom creation. Go to ferociousbeard.com, click on beard oils, create my own, and then you'll be able to create your own. So congratulations, Beardius, and thanks for everybody else for participating in this one. Pineapple oud. Yeah, that would be a good one. Hey, what's up, Dave? Bearded Motivation is in the house. You just missed the giveaway, man. We just gave away 1,200 Ferocious funds, which is $30. And that's enough for the winner to get their own custom beard oil. So I think we'll do that. That's a good idea. I think, the whole point of this is custom giveaways or custom beard oil. So we're going to do that. Speaking of which, I didn't bring this up at the beginning. So let me put this up here. You can save 25% with code CREATE at ferociousbeard.com, either while we're doing the broadcast or for the next day or so after the broadcast. And if you want to create your own custom scent, just punch in code CREATE and you'll save 25% at fbeard.com, which is ferociousbeard.com. And I never throw this up here too. Collaboration corner. See how I'm just behind the times over here. I need to start getting better at like multitasking with all these buttons and stuff. So the next thing I guess we're going to start doing is we need to figure out what we're going to do for this week's scent. So I've brought up on my screen, this is the list of the fragrance oils. And then we also have the list of, oh no, I'm sorry. Here it is. Fragrance oils. And then we've got the essential oils below. So I will leave it to you guys to start throwing up a few ideas, like for individual fragrances you want to see. What's this say? Billy said, I would, but some douche in Minnesota tried to withdraw my account yesterday, or I'd buy a custom scent tonight. Oh, man. Are you serious, dude? That sucks. I'm sorry. But that's all right, Billy. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here for you when you get that resolved. Man, I hope you get that resolved pretty quickly, though. Account was frozen. That's awful, dude. I'm telling you what, not for nothing, but if you look at some of these credit card companies in Europe, they've got these not just chips, but they're much more sophisticated with their credit cards than they are in the United States. And I wish that we would do the same thing over here, because it's a lot harder to steal somebody's money over there with a credit card than it is here. I tried to get a grand. Wow. Probably one of Dave's relatives. Man, that's awful, dude. So what are y'all thinking about? What are y'all thinking about as far as scents for tonight? Oh, look at that. Roger says, convenient that you're streaming right now. I just cracked open Texas Peach. Freaking amazing. How about that, Roger? Hope you like it, man. That's awesome. Just saying. So let's make oud the main show. All right. Any objections? Let's do it. We'll select oud for sure. That's a nice scent. So we've got oud selected on the little checklist here. And then I know that there's just a ton of scents to list. And so I don't want to obviously read through all of them, but throw out some other ideas, and then we can definitely add to that. Like, even if it's just kind of an idea, like for example, I've got this Caribbean Escape fragrance oil, which smells like tropical landscape, pina colada, coconut, and pineapple. So wait a minute, oud, cedar, amber, fire embers. Let's see, or fireplace embers. So there's that. And what I can do is, I think what we'll have to do is we're going to have to select. We'll have to vote on, because like obviously we can't add everything together, like the cedar, amber, fireplace embers, and then Logan says the tobacco coffee. So I'm wondering if we should like, what I don't want to happen is have like a dozen scents like last time, just because that's just too many scents, I think, to manage. So I'm going to try to keep it limited to 1 to 2 fragrances that we collaborate. But yeah, definitely. What I'm not saying don't throw these ideas out. I want you guys to, and keep throwing them all out, all of you guys. But I'm just saying, like at the end though, we'll probably scale back. Like we'll take some from Michael, take some from Logan, and then we'll see if that's what we want to do, kind of as a team here, if that makes sense. All right, so Logan says oud and tobacco and coffee. That sounds interesting too. Strawberry, oud, bourbon, leather. Whoops. And I'm just going to write these down. All right. So I'm just writing certain words I'm seeing down to, like coffee. I've seen oud, bourbon, leather, coffee, amber. Oud, amber, coffee sounds nice, or sounds good. John says coffee for sure. Okay. Billy says strawberry, pineapple, oud. Strawberry. Let me see something. I don't have. Wait, I may have strawberry now. Let me check that. I will check after this broadcast. I may have strawberry. Logan too. I may have strawberry. Yeah, that's definitely on the list too, on my list here, because I'm almost sure that I decided to buy some strawberry, and I think I got that. Michael says oud, amber, coffee. So let me circle that. Oud, amber, coffee. Put these all together. And then the I'm good with strawberry, pineapple, oud, and oud, amber, coffee. That sounds good. And then Bearded Joey says raspberry, vanilla, and Cuban tobacco. That sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting. I'm trying to think of, it would be sweet, and then with a little raspberry, but that would be sweet. That was the other guy's idea. What is it? All right, let's see. We'll hook him. That one sounds good, Joey. Yeah, so raspberry, vanilla, and Cuban tobacco. Strawberry, pineapple, oud, coffee, and amber. Logan says oud, amber, tobacco, and pear. That would be good, but that would certainly be very sweet. Billy says Quarantine Man by Tailored in double strawberry, double vanilla, and double tobacco. It's crazy good. Cool. So double strawberry, double vanilla, and double tobacco. That must be Like, is it just a heavy scent? Like it's just a lot of fragrance? Right? Yeah. That's every day, Beta. Take a bath in fragrance oils tomorrow. Every day. So, Beardius, so the final results from last week's were, just to kind of catch everybody up, is the coffee, oud, and sandalwood got an A. The lime, bourbon, and peppermint got an A. Oud, bay rum, and cherry tobacco got a B. Cuban tobacco, banana, bourbon, and vanilla bean got an A. Banana, crunchberry, and vanilla got a B. Oatmeal stout, bourbon, and Cuban tobacco got a C. But really the reason was because everything was a mid-range. It needed a top and a bottom. And then Cuban cigar, vanilla bean, and amber got a B. So that's what happened from last week. Let's see. You were asked today if my butter has any wax in it. No, sir. No wax at all in the butters. Yeah, we keep the wax out of the butter because we want to keep that it's separate, like for a specific purpose. And the purpose is for just strictly deep conditioning, not to hold, even though it does hold. Oh, what about chocolate? We do actually have a chocolate. My wife ordered some, so we do have a chocolate scent. And I need to update the website because that's a fairly new one that came in. So we do have a chocolate scent. I will add that to the list, like on the website. What's the next question? Let's see. I was asked today. Oh yeah, I already answered that one. Sorry. No wax in the butter. What's the difference between coffee and espresso scent? Well, for coffee, I don't know. I don't have an espresso scent, but it may be that espresso is a fragrance oil, but I have coffee, which is literally from coffee beans. So it's considered a natural essential oil of coffee. So that may be the difference. All right. And then, oh, thanks, Corey. Nate's butters are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, blackberry butters on fire. Awesome, man. I love that blackberry and tobacco. Oh, yeah, it does have a hold. The shea butter and the lanolin in it do kind of add some hold, although it really wasn't designed to hold. It just happens to. So that's as a result mostly of the fact that the shea butter's in there and that lanolin. Let's see. It's definitely a full body butter though. Yeah, it is. And in fact, little secret here is our women's body butters are the same exact core ingredient as our beard butters. They both do a great job. So yes, I will definitely let her know as well, because I don't know that she's in tonight. I think not, because she's downstairs playing games with the kids, I believe. Yeah, you're welcome. Definitely. Raspberry chocolate and tobacco. That sounds what does that sounds like? Something I've known in the past. I can't remember what it was, but it sounds good though. Oh, it reminds me of, except for the tobacco, like years and years and years ago, I tried to run a company called cheerpackages.com, and it was basically gift boxes for people. And one of the hot chocolates was a raspberry hot chocolate. So that's what reminded me of that. Yeah. So you guys, what do you think of this name for the strictly oud scent? We're gonna call it Oud. I'm telling mom. That kind of came up in a couple of a stream or two ago, and I thought that was funny. I just thought it was kind of unique. Nobody's gonna have that name, so I mean we like to have fun around here, so maybe why not? Oh yeah, Redneck says he loves to mix the Savage and a cut above in the oils and butters for both. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. I mean, some of these scents you can really mix and make your own, which is awesome. Michael says I can't wait to try my Texas Night Oil and Nate's awesome butter. Cool, man. I can't either. Let me know what you think about that, because I want, I love feedback for sure. Speaking of feedback, we received, I don't know whatever happened. I have no idea what happened with this butter, but what we did was, you may have seen, I posted something on, Instagram, because somebody received, I called them and left them a voicemail. And which, sometimes we do that, especially if there's an issue. And he was just so ecstatic about that which I was like, I did what I thought was right, which was to call him. But it's just great when you get feedback like that. The feedback I got was, let me read what he wrote first, and then I'll show you the picture of what he sent me, which is why I was like aghast. So he wrote, "I know it's my first experience with you and your company, but I don't think I've ever had a company actually call me and leave me a voicemail before. So far from what I've seen, customer service is top notch." And I was like, awesome. I love to really get messages like that. And here's what I was going to show you. Where is it? I'm trying to think of how he sent it to me. No, not that. He sent me a picture of this butter that we sent him, which is not what I expected it to look like. I've never seen this happen. I'm sorry. Here it is now. This is what he received. Now, this is first. Let me show you what he received. Let me get rid of this screen up here. So he received a butter from us, and it never looks like this, but this is what it looked like. It looked like it caved in somehow, which is, I have no idea how that happened. Our butter never, ever looks like this. So he got this. So right away, I was like, okay, I need to reach out to him, because clearly that's a problem. That's not how it usually looks. So I refunded him his butter. I gave him a 50% off code, and I made him a new butter and sent it off to him. And it's already out in the mail today. But how the butter's supposed to look is like this. So clearly, if you get a product that looks like this, let me know right away, and you're going to get a bunch of apologies from me, because that should never happen. I have no idea how that happened, but we're transparent, and I want you guys to know that sometimes, not everybody's perfect, and sometimes strange things happen. But that, I still can't explain how that happened. Very, very strange. Our butter is pure white. Yeah, it's slightly off white, but yeah, it's definitely unique. It's the lighting too. It may be the lighting. Like here's pure white. Here's what it looks like. So you can tell it's a little bit not quite white. And also depending on the fragrance, like this was a custom one, so this one was more yellow. Or actually, no, it was more brown, because there was some coffee in there. Yeah, his picture looked more tan. So when we use things like coffee, it definitely makes it browner. It'll definitely look brown. So that was definitely something that had coffee in it. But I mean, I can't explain. It starts off as a liquid, and I can't explain how a pocket of air forms underneath it from a liquid. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I have no explanation. It's just crazy. So, great service, Nate. That's why I'm so happy I found your company and all the wonderful brothers in here. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, we have a lot of cool people that hang out with us on Tuesdays and on Fridays and throughout the week on Instagram and Facebook. So we've got a great crowd here. So I'm glad you found us too. Thank you. All right. So I guess, have we figured out? Let me just go through this list here, just because I want to make sure that I'll be going to work on these ideas. I think what we just came up with was one of them would be, and I know I said I was going to do, I want to keep it to one or two. So oud, coffee, and amber as one of them. And then the second one we'll work on, because I want to make sure I have strawberry. I'm pretty sure I do. Is strawberry pineapple oud. So we're keeping to the theme of oud. We've got two of them that have oud in it. And it's not anything we've used before. So strawberry, pineapple, and oud is definitely something that we haven't released yet ever, since I don't even know if we have strawberry, but I'm pretty sure we do. And then the second thing will be that oud, coffee, and amber. So you guys good with that? That's what we'll do then. Awesome. Oh, let's see. Michael said, let me do it in order. John said he loves the company. I'm spreading the word about it. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I like to think we're like sleeping giants, it's just like one step away from, we're trying to do everything right. And so far things are really good. And I appreciate everything. We're growing slowly, but I'm happy about that because it lets us have a planned growth instead of like sometimes, what was it? I was reading about Beard Brand, for example, and they didn't even have a store yet at the time years ago. And then the New York Times got a hold of them and was going to publish a story, and they had to like rush out and get a bunch of things just to be able to cover that additional press. You know what I mean? So that is something that, I don't know if we ever did explode like that for just a reason, like a single thing, like an article or something like that hits millions of people. I think it would clearly be a little bit of a delay in getting everybody's orders out at once, but that's the goal, but we're trying to do it slowly to get there. All right. Michael says he plugged Ferocious Beard in on Dan C. Bearded's Command Corner last night. Awesome. That's awesome. I like that. How was the response? Was it good? All right. Yep. Billy says, don't forget, buy one, donate one. Yes, I'm coming out, as you guys may or may not know, starting on June 1st. Every time you buy a beard oil, we're going to make a second bottle of beard oil in its own unique scent. And then at the end of the month, we're going to ship those to Just One and Canine Heroes for Heroes in Florida. And this way they can be distributed to veterans in need. So we're going to keep track of all the different beard oils we sell, specifically so we can be transparent about how many bottles of beard oil we donate to this cause. And you won't have to do anything extra. Just buy your regular beard oils like you normally do. And every time you buy one, we'll send you yours, and then we'll make a second one of its own unique scent. And it's going to have its own bottle label and everything. And that'll go to the cause. So it's called Buy One, Donate One. So you buy one and we'll donate one. So that's happening. All right. So Redneck says, like my idea, or LOL, my idea of oud, amber, and coffee wins. This is the third time Nate has liked my scent idea. Yeah, man, you got some great ideas. I really like those scent ideas you're coming up with. And, I just think there's so much that people can do with scents, and creativity is just all it takes. Like I would never personally have thought about mixing lime, bourbon, and peppermint. And yet that got an A. It came out, it came out really nice. How many new scents did I order? You mean like how many fragrance oils? How many new fragrance oils? Let's see. Well, the thing is, I have some more fragrance oils on order, and there's a delay from this. Like when you order these companies, like they're delayed because of all this stuff going on with coronavirus. So like a lot of times they're getting a lot more orders than they used to get, and so they're just trying to keep up with it. So that's the only problem, is waiting for these scents to come in. I'd have to look, because there's several different. Sometimes you go to the website and they're out of a fragrance oil. Other times you go and they'll have one, but they won't have the other, or they'll only have a few of one, and you might want more than that. Like I like to order them in 16-ounce containers, but sometimes they're like, oh no, you can either get it in a 55-gallon drum, which I have faith, but I'm not there yet. So I don't want to get 55-gallon drums worth of Cuban tobacco, because that'll take me years to get rid of, and it'll probably spoil before then. But you get the idea, though. Oh, Mike says, Dancy was very enthusiastic to talk about Ferocious. He said your name, Nate, and that you're a great man with the company as he remembers it. But it's been a couple of years since wearing. Yeah, because he did order something for me back before his channel. So it's been a while since he's ordered. Yes. Hey, whoever comes up with a scent should get first chance to buy the sample. John, I think that's a great idea. And I think what it really needs to be is I need to document who's coming up with these ideas. Sometimes I'm just kind of whipping through these fast ideas. So that being the case, please, let's see, oud, coffee, and amber. That was redneck. So I'm going to take that name down. But the other idea is, John, that's a great idea. But let me give you the alternate side of that is, if they are going to want to buy the sample, let me know during the broadcast. That way I can set it aside for them. If not, I think one of the things we're thinking of doing is maybe even for just the price of shipping, we'll ship it out to, or the shipping and the material, maybe like $5 or something. I think that's what we're talking about. Billy was strawberry, pineapple, oud. All right. All right, cool. But that's the thing. I just want to make sure that we're all kind of still keeping in mind that we're kind of collaborating as a group here. Like, that's what the intent of is just kind of make sure we're all doing this together. Corey says he wants a sample of the banana hammock. Awesome. That's and that's the one that, let's see, because a few of them had banana. The Cuban tobacco, banana, bourbon, and vanilla bean. Is that the one? I didn't write down banana hammock, so that's why. Let's see. And if my scent with the apple, tobacco, banana, bourbon, and vanilla. Yeah. That's the one. All right, cool. Thanks, Corey. I will definitely, you definitely have first dibs at that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe we all just want banana splits tonight and coffee, right? I think so. Let's see. Billy Rogers, if my scent with the apple, Camel said to add, turns out I want. Okay. Yeah, for sure, Billy. Let me see. Add apple. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do that. That sounds great. Well, cool. I think we've got some work to do. I've got some work to do. And here's the thing. I want to try to make videos during the week to do this. And normally, if I can, I'll try to do that. But if I can't, then for sure the next Tuesday, in the beginning part of the Tuesday, we'll go over the scents. I'm kind of torn. We could do it one way or the other. When we do a video halfway through the week, then it basically clears our slate. So Tuesday we get cracking. As soon as we start the show, we can start a new scent. But I think it's kind of fun also as a group to do the results. So, it's cool to do it as a video, but it's also nice to do it in front of everybody that way everybody's like kind of like hearing it for the first time together, if that makes sense. So I kind of like this style. Corey, it makes sense to smell it before drinking and tasting of thine banana hammock. That's funny. So, wow, we've got 9 folks in here. Does this show me who? And we've gone on exactly an hour now, guys. So it's been a great hour. It's been fast. I can't believe it's been an hour. Holy crap. Seems like we just got started like 15 minutes ago. Hold on, let me just get a drink. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, John. You were waiting for the video about the result, and I was waiting to make a video, except I just ran out of time this week because there's so many cents that it got beyond my control there. And that's why I was trying to bring it back down to like 1 or 2 cents. I think we're still kind of finding our footing here as far as how we want to do these shows, and also to try to find a way to make where it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, is this the best method? Does everybody just throw out ideas, or is it better to like I was thinking, even if we had too many cents, we might even have to do like a lottery system, you know? But yeah, I mean, wow, the hour did fly by, and I don't want to keep like, I mean, it's a work week, you know, so I don't want to keep everybody up. But like on Friday, for example, we went over 4 hours, which was like crazy. I didn't never think that we'd go over 4 hours, but it was like 4 hours and 3 minutes before we decided, hey, we better pull the plug. So I think an hour. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to do like what we did tonight. We'll do the results on Tuesday, the first part of the show from the previous week. And I can give you maybe an update during the week if I have a chance. I'll try to. And then I like the idea about doing a single giveaway for 1,200 Ferocious funds, because that gives you enough to spend $30 for a custom scent of your own. And of course, you can add on if you want to, but you'll at least have enough for the oil. And I'll always have the save 25% with code CREATE during the show and maybe for the rest of the night. So we'll do that. And as far as anything else is concerned, I told you guys about the buy one, donate one starting June 1st. Let's see. Something funny happened, I guess you could say. So as you know, one of the scents we have is called Fetish Smoke and Leather. And one of the images that we had on the bottle has been on there for a while. And I've been doing some Facebook ads. And what happened was, when I went to do the Facebook ad, it said it was fine. And it wasn't for that product. It was for just in general. Like buy one beard oil. New customers can buy a second beard oil using a code. Well, if they use a code, they get a second one for free. Well, it ran fine for a day, and then the next day it said that the ad was temporarily stopped because of some kind of sexual thing or whatever. And I'm like, I took a picture of what it said, but I'm like, are you kidding me? I said, it's beard oil. And so basically, I think the image was a little too risque. So I took the image off the site, which, you know, I like the image, but at the same time, I want to, you know, I'm trying to get focused on advertising better. So clearly that is not going to be able to be advertised if that image is there. So I took the image down. But anyway, I hope you guys understand. That's why it doesn't look quite so risque as it did earlier, but it's still a great scent. All right. It is now 9:04. I think we will come to a close. Guys, thank you so much for your time. It's been a great experience. And we've got a couple of scents to work on here. I will try to give you an update during the week. And other than that, I want you guys to have a great day. Let me take these banners down just so that I guess the closing credits. That's all right. I'll close them down during there. All right. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you Friday night live on Friday Ferocious Free for All. Take care.